Greetings YouTube, Danny Staten here on the Danny Staten channel. Today I'm on the beautiful Saluda River. As you probably seen in the last video, if you watched it, I'm recapping some of the old sightings that I had last year. I'm going to be visiting the areas where I had reports, where I did investigations. And the reason I'm doing that is for the serious lack of sighting reports I've had lately. It seems like in the wintertime things slack off. Seems like in the wintertime you don't get as many reports as you do in the summer. Like, for instance, in the last 2 weeks, I've had 3 sighting reports. When a typical week in July, I'd have 12. So that points out that activity seems to die off around this time of the year for some reason. I guess it's the cold. Maybe they hibernate like bears do. I do not know. Well, anyway, I want to point out this little area. You see these big rocks right here? These giant rocks, these boulders have been here since I was a kid. We used to come and sit on them and build a fire right here in the middle and have great big campouts and picnics and stuff here when I was a kid. My grandpa loved this spot. I always thought there were more to this. Like maybe this was where the ancient Indians once had their Indian rituals and meetings. As you can tell, the rocks and the stones look somewhat strange compared to the rest of the area. It's always been a point of interest for me here. But as I can see, walking around and looking, no disturbances on the ground and nothing going on. Same old, same old. It looks like Bigfoot's on a break. Oh, hold on, YouTube, and let me climb a fucking mountain. God damn, YouTube, that was a mother. You can see clearly where I come up the trail just now. So I'm thinking to myself, anything wants to be walking out through here. Anything used to be around this area would most definitely leave trails, would leave signs. So it's a great time to get out and investigate. It was in this same area where a car just pulled up. It was in this same time recently that a large-headed creature was seen here last year. I came out, I did an investigation. You can see that video on the Danny Dan blog. Creepy people, they make me nervous. That's why I always tote a gun. It's so weird how the sides of this river actually mimic mountainous regions. As you can tell, it's straight downhill to the water. And it would take a creature, what in the blue hell is that laying in the road? It would take a huge creature to go up and down these hills. I wonder if there's another investigator doing a look around the river right now. If he's still here when I leave, I'll have to have a word with him. Now, this is an interesting spot. It does look like it's a little disturbed. And something went down to the water here. Something you can see the disturbed area. Maybe if I zoom in, you can see a little bit better. You see the disturbed area, and I'll track it with the phone all the way up to where I'm standing right here. Very interesting, you two. I found a disturbed area. Something came up there, went up through here, and looks like it headed up into the woods over that way. That's very interesting stuff, YouTube. But it could be a deer, it could be anything. What do you say, YouTube? Should I go up in these woods and have a quick look around to see if I can find anything? Not to mention there's creepy people down here bothering me. Oh, these slippery ass leaves. I hate them. I'm still seeing the trail though. Something definitely went up through here. You can see where something traveled up through these woods. But like I said, it could be anything. It's just ironic that it come up from beside a river. But it's good to get out and investigate these old sites where things happened back in the day. Because you never know what may still be lurking around here. So this is Danny Staten on the Danny Staten channel. Be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell. And be sure to join me for my next adventure as I check out these woods around here. And probably wish I was somewhere else. Till next time, be sure to like, subscribe, and ring the bell, dogs. Blog over, man.